Place cornichons on top.
Yeah, at the end. And
Serve hot.
Okay, Raclette Light. You're drinking Polish?
I am. Oh, it's a cold night. Do you want red? We have a Polish red. Are we also the Chianti?
What do you think? Because I think I could be in the mood for the Polish you're drinking. It's cheese. Fill me up, maestro. Have I had a tough day or something?
No, sir. I really loaded you up.
Well, that was cheers.
Cheers to Raclette, baby.
I'm so excited to try this new version.
You should know you're looking at a self-made woman. You should know I got nothing for free in this life. None of us can know what's coming. So if you wanna be with me, baby, can you see? You gotta make room for a self-made woman like me.
Oh yeah, duh. I know recipe. I forgot the lore of why we chose this. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so get away from me with that. No! Wait, it's not grating. It's not grating.
No, you just have to thinly slice.
Oh, that's so fine
yeah,
by
it's
me.
way easier.
I don't want to be this person
I know.
in the kitchen. I don't want to be the
I know,
cheese
but I
girl.
do have seniority.
That's true.
Things before beauty, honey.
So, fingerling potatoes, love that. White wine, raclette cheese. Oh, they want it to be cold, so we probably should put this back in before
Does
I
it
cut
say
it.
cold?
Yeah. No, I just made that up.
Why don't you cut it and stick it back in?
Oh, that's a good idea. Ooh, and Dijon mustard. That is. Oh, I can see that.
For a garnish.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, this looks delish. It'll be interesting to see what how we compare this to our usual.
Well, they're different.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, different just because.
Well, different flavors for sure.
I mean, this one with the sausage, I'm really curious.
Welcome back to In Good Company, our show about cooking, relaxing, and spending time together. Today's episode was largely off the cuff since we really just wanted to eat Ina Garten's version of oven-baked raclette and figured doing it with all of you was an incredibly fun use of this episode. After my mom and I filmed it, ate the recipe, and inevitably learned we'd be able to have raclette even more often than we once considered possible, we discovered another incredible piece of information, that this episode was indicative of everything we loved about cooking and Moment's own inception.
Yeah, this is our first go at this, so, we gotta...
Yeah, I really expected this series to be a bit more of like, here are tried and true, and we're really just kind of winging it.
You know what, though?
But that
You
is
gotta be
tried and
real.
true. Yeah.
What if this becomes tried and true after today?
Yeah, I bet it will.
Okay, I'm already on the potatoes.
Good for you. I'm already
1
on
inch.
slice 2.
Definitely 1 inch. Okay. Simmer for 10 to 15. Okay, got that. Cover with kitchen towel. Cut in half lengthwise, set aside. Got it. Thank you, Ina.
For some background, if you watched our first episode of In Good Company, you'd know it was titled Friday Nights, and this was because Friday nights during 2020 was ultimately what created Moments. We cooked together every night, of course, but on Fridays, we gave ourselves permission to have whatever fun we wanted with whatever crazy recipe we wanted to try, whether that was homemade dumplings, pizza, pasta, or something else that came to our mind. Friday was the night to try it. It created some structure in our weeks where there wasn't any and gave us something to look forward to.
Alright, so I'm just going to have to guess what 8 sausages looks like, but we're
Well,
doing
you went to
more.
that sausage making class. You're about as expert as they come. That's a story I'd love to tell. I want you to know that. Like, the
It
idea of
wasn't a
you
class,
doing that,
It was a party.
I can't believe that.
Okay.
Like, convincing partygoers to, like, put meat in a casing and, like, ever see sausage the same way again.
Delicious and fun. So,
Okay, well, maybe I haven't
don't know
lived
how
yet.
This is working out for me. This is stressful.
Now, years later, we still find reasons to incorporate some form of Friday nights into our everyday routine. And when we made this episode, and had so much fun doing so, we realized one very important thing. Friday nights and trying new things was entertaining for everyone, ourselves included.
Oh, conundrum over here. I don't like that idea. So what do I do?
So what's the goal here?
So the goal is, like, say her sausages were this long, okay? She wants me to slice them in half this way, and then ½ inch of these. But this is what happens. And then you don't have a lot going on. I think I'm
Could
just
you
gonna...
just do, like,
just-
in cylinders, I guess is what I'm looking for?
Well, that's what
Like
I'm
just
thinking.
rounds?
I'm just doing ½ inch thick diagonally. We're gonna try that. Because this looks pretty sad.
It looks pretty
½
gross.
inch thick diagonally.
Although we have a dozen tried and true recipes that live on our website, our blog, and in our brains, it's the ones we've never tried before but are dying to perfect that are the most authentic to what our kitchen looks like at its best. Chaotic, hilarious, and hopefully delicious.
We have to fan the pickles too, which we've never done before either.
Do
Tess.
what?
We have to fan the pickles.
What does fan the pickles mean?
No. Can you get my hair out of my mouth? See?
Yes. Did I get it?
No. Lower. Yeah, that's it.
So, that's where we're hoping to take this series, to a place that inspires you to try new things in the kitchen and challenge yourself in a really great way.
Wine. We'll probably just use Santa Margarita, right? She recommends a dry white.
That'd be great. You need to reference the basement. See what's down there. Also, bring up the wood salad bowl while you're there. Don't be gone too long. I'll miss you.
So now diving into the specifics of this episode, the beauty of trying a new recipe is that you never really know what's going to come up along the way. You might hate the final product, you might miss an ingredient, you might miss a complete step, and in this case, we never don't have Santa Margarita in this house. Unfortunately, on this day, we didn't, and this is what ensued.
How'd it go in the drug? Did you look on the rack?
I have good news and bad news. Good news, I did find the bowl.
On the rack.
I looked on the rack. Our options are this: Hampton water, Pulis, or champagne. Okay, so
Well, we have.
how does Ina feel about a sparkling?
It's white.
It is white and it is.
We can't use champagne.
What if we
Like
were
not-
drinking it too?
It's warm.
Well, what if I put it in the freezer right now?
Oh, it isn't warm.
They're in the fridge.
What if we use this in the recipe
And we drink the champagne! I'll go get it. Sam, you're a genius. I'm always
Well, you know, I'm kind of thinky when I need to be. Success?
Success!
Wow, the night is not lost. Also, it's your last night home. We need to. Well, I don't really want to celebrate
I was
that.
gonna say, we're not.
No, we're gonna celebrate a wonderful time together. So lose these. Smooth
Okay.
on.
What should we do with them? Put them in a bowl and add them into the recipe?
Definitely.
Are they gonna think it's gross that we're serving our family our
can't.
backwash? We can't do that. We can't do that. I was also not serious about that.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Okay,
We
so-
are not doing that. Okay. Rip.
Rip. Well, what are you gonna do?
Prove that we're not doing it. It's official.
Example.
Yeah, I need to get.
Why are the
There
font
was.
is 2/3?
There's no markings. I know. That's on my to-do list.
Okay. 3/4.
Why don't you get
3/4 is 2/3, right? No.
Tess? Just get out the 1/3 and do 2.
Feels so not the right thing
Yeah,
to do.
well, you know, it's the wrong time of the day to be doing mental math. That's what I said.
And the wrong people to be doing it with.
Ever.
I don't know why I ever tried to ask.
Hey, I'm much better at it because of cooking.
Me too.
Legitimately better.
Man,
What
this
are
is
you
gonna
putting
be.
it in? Oh, Tess.
Yes.
Nothing.
What?
I was just gonna say pour it into something once, but that's fine.
Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Why did I do it like that?
I don't know.
Okay, now I'm embarrassed.
Me too. Kinda, sorta.
I told you it was not the right time of night. Old meat hands over here.
Shut up. This job is great. I got this. I don't think we're gonna use all
Why
this.
dirty one when you can dirty two?
And you know my thing. Touch it once, sister.
Well, technically, I touched both of these
Once.
So
I think that's
I would have touched one twice, and that would have been so anti your plan.
We are between a rock and a hard place, I think. I'm standing on my rock saying I'm going straight for the champagne if we're having champagne.
I'm standing on my rock as well.
Rinse them both out under cold water because we're reusing the glasses because we are not wasteful.
Yeah, that's what makes us not wasteful.
Well, something has to. We have our wine. We have our chorizo. Okay, so we need some sprigs of thyme, the cornichons, and then we're going to make the vinaigrette. Wow, this is so easy.
I think my favorite part of this episode thus far has been how authentic it has been to my mom and I's actual experience in our kitchen, because this is a pretty standard night. We have a plan, we stick to the plan, and then the plan kind of adjusts. But, you know, the beauty of it all is that my mom and I are innately planners at heart, and anytime something switches up, you know, we get this kind of like tightness being like, oh my God, what does this mean? Like, what are we gonna do? But cooking in 2020 and doing moments since that point forward has shown us that our best selves are the selves that are a little bit spontaneous and kind of let things fly off our back and just have fun and enjoy the moment. And that is completely what we're doing, even though we had to pour out a half glass of Pulis. We got glasses of champagne out of it. So if that's not a commentary on life, I don't know what is.
Okay, second cheers. Well, this
Hi.
is a great... Hi!
How
Ready
are
to start
you?
our night?
Yeah.
Cheers! Oh, yeah. How did we not think of this sooner? Raclette and champagne?
Well, seriously.
This was the whole idea all along.
Sometimes, you know, we're slow to catch on, but better late than never.
We get there eventually.
Yeah, better late than never. Right. All good. I must be hungry.
What are the difference between, like,
Having one.
what are they? I will too.
I don't know. They're mini cucumbers that are really good.
Oh my god.
I think you have to go up a little further so you can, like, fan.
Hers don't look like that.
Yeah, they're fanned. Oh, hers are just like this?
They just
No, you still need to go up
separate
more.
it. This really would be such an easy, like, date night,
Oh my
night
gosh.
in.
For sure. If there was
Because
a,
it really
we didn't
is
have
just
such
prep.
a big family, this would be a breeze.
Yeah. God, the focus needed to slice these tiny ones. Well, it'll be definitely nice.
You were saying? I'm glad we did this. I know we were both kind of like so busy today and tired, but I don't know. Something about, again, just being in the kitchen relaxes me so much. Like, I'm fine. So now I need to slice the potatoes in half. Oh, we have to cook the chorizo. Go back. What do we need to do with that?
Heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil over medium heat in a 12-inch saute pan. Add the chorizo and cook for 8 to 10 minutes, turning often until brown. Gonna move this out of the way because we don't need it anymore.
So now we're at the point of the recipe where everything is slowly coming together and we're seeing the final product within reach. Now, I will spoil the ending only so slightly to say that we would have made this recipe without the chorizo, and I think that's just because we're raclette enthusiasts.
You know what though? That's a good point, Tess. I never thought about like why cooking just puts me in a zone.
But that was immediately after I saw that video. I was like, that's why we like cooking. It's creative. You know?
Yeah, and like I don't care how crazy the day is. When I start cooking, I'm cool. I'm good.
Well, and that's probably why in 2020 we were so adamant to try really difficult things, because we needed our minds to be so preoccupied.
Yeah.
Now, don't misunderstand. Ina has never steered us wrong in one of her recipes. They are always easy to understand. They're always amazing. They're always delicious. However, in all of this time, what will be, going on 4 or 5 years of doing moments, we have learned a thing or two about a thing or two of what we like in the kitchen and what we like with our food. So although our queen Ina sits above us in the zeitgeist of home cooks, of course, no one can top the icon. We have our own little way of doing things. And for us, less is often more. And in this case, less chorizo, more cheese.
So we have to drain the fat, and then we toss the
Well,
potatoes
not all of
with
it.
the
We have to
chorizo.
keep some.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put potatoes and what else in? Just potatoes?
First we add the potatoes, toss to combine with the chorizo and the fat. Then off the heat, we stir in the wine, a teaspoon salt, and a half teaspoon pepper, but of course we're doubling all that.
Alright, so. Show you.
But we wouldn't have gotten to this point of knowing what we like, what we don't like, what we lean toward, what processes work best for us, what techniques we do and don't do, if we didn't try and experiment and have these Friday nights. This is where you learn. This is where you figure it all out. And that's the beauty of this episode and the episodes to follow, is just us having fun, enjoying ourselves, and hopefully you guys following right along with us and either trying the same recipe, trying something new, trying something you've been looking forward to, trying something you've had on the back burner, and seeing how it goes. And, hopefully having a great final product in the end.
Should we? We shouldn't.
No, I guess we're just waiting then. Place the cornichons on top. Yeah, at the end. And serve
hot. You want to put a note on the cabinet just to be safe? Like,
I don't
restart.
think I'm gonna look at it. I think I'll remember. We'll just say like, okay, and go.
We're ready to go.
Cool.
So 6 bowls. So yes, we're filming, but we're also filming around a real life family.
Which is pretty much
We
always
were
how it
just
goes.
at basketball practice, getting gas.
Divide the sausage and potatoes among the 4 gratin dishes. Arrange the raclette in one layer over the potatoes and chorizo. Distribute the thymus breaks on top. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes until the cheese is hot.
It's real life. It's not perfect. It's our kitchen, but this is in good company, and we've hoped you've enjoyed following along with us on today's episode of making some oven-baked raclette. Yes, those are oven-safe dishes. Believe it or not, how crazy is that? But this goes to show that you can enjoy something as quote-unquote elevated, quote-unquote special occasion as raclette whenever you want. And that's kind of the point of the whole series. Outside of elevating the everyday, making the most of every moment, which we always talk about, it's actually putting that into practice and doing it in your real life. And, sometimes you just need some raclette. And you deserve it, so you should have it. And this is us doing exactly that. And yes, we're making triple or quadruple what you would make for yourself, because we have a big family who's depending on a meal. But regardless, it's still accessible, it's still easy, and it's still delish.
Good.
Well, we are celebrating.
Yeah, so let's just do it. Oh my gosh, Tess.
I can't believe those were able to go in the oven. Do you want the
No,
things?
because the marble's good.
Oh. Alright, well.
What's our last step? The cornichons. Wow, these are fudging gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Wow. I mean, it looks like, I don't even know what it looks like, but it looks good.
Well, it's not gonna be good. You put the cornichons in
Place
each.
them on top and serve hot with a green salad.
Yeah.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. I think like 4 per thing. 4. Well, these look amazing. I think job well done.
Okay, so should we taste?
I think we
Taste.
should taste. We'll taste quick. I'll try mine. This will be me. All right. You ready? I only took potato raclette, so this is exactly what I expected. But it is really good.
Comfort food.
Comfort food. Until next time. It's so easy doing this with an audience.
Right, let's do it. This is mine.
Woo! Are we supposed to cheer?
Thank you for your participation. That's my spot.
Tess, can you grab the salt?
Yeah.